All right, fam, come on in. Let's get this party started. Are you ready, B-shiz?
Yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag, couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending, big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense, that good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag, couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending, big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing, like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy?
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1798 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. We got Tessie in the nut, but today we have an amazing sponsor. We got some brand new sponsors. I'm just kidding. It's Everest and K2 flexing on all you fucking beaches. Bam.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right, fam, what's going on? What's the good word? What's the good dealy, yo? Welcome to the Mancast. Make sure you smash that like button right now when you're coming through the door every single day, live on YouTube. Well, almost every single day, because sometimes we're private for the Swole fam only. You could join at swolenormousx.com. You kind of know the deal by now, but make sure you're subscribed on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the Daily Swole channel on YouTube as well. Make sure you're following everywhere. What's going on, Anthony? What's going on, James, Valerie, James, and James. We got double James. Jamie James, Validus, what up? Gwendol, Sarah, everyone's coming in through the door. Make sure you hit that like button right when you come on in. If you don't,
That's fucking bullshit.
that's fucking bullshit. Hit that like button, Matthew, Sarah, Lexi.
Come on, man.
Hit that fucking like button. You too, Big Joe. All right, big guy, hit that fucking like button. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
How dare you?
Too soon? It's never too soon. We got a great episode today. I'm excited to be here. Let's jump on into today. We got to bust this beach wide open, but put in the comments below. Did you go to the fucking gym today? Did you go to the fucking gym today? This is the number one mancast that you can listen to. You could bang your ear holes while you bang your fucking weights out. Smash some fucking steel while you're banging your ear holes with all pop in the fam. All right, that's good fucking advice. Make sure you go smash some weights. Turn on the podcast and go fucking smash some weights. But now, before we get into everything today, we got to bust this nut wide open. So cover your nips for the busting of the nuts. It is time. Hit that subscribe button. Fucking drop a comment down below, you boosh. Put some respect on it. No, not now. All right, Leo. The raging alcoholic has returned. We missed you yesterday, Leo. Still drinking. You think you move to a new place, you kind of get set up again, and wouldn't you know it, Leo is still boozing. Hashtag go to the fucking gym, GTTFG. Will do just fine. Look at that sexy beach. You know, I like how she's looking so coy. I like how she looks like she's kind of peeking over there. That little peppermint tip. It's delicious. It's nutritious. It's looking sexy. You're looking good, baby doll. You're looking great. Hashtag GTTFG. Leo, get off the sauce. I agree. This card's fucking savage, is it not? It's a savage card. That's a nice one. That's a really nice one. That's a nice tip. Let's get a nice little zoom in on that one. Let's kind of, ooh, that's nice. That's a nice card. It's a nice one. I think we all agree. It's a nice card. Hashtag go to the fucking gym. Now, that being said, let's get into dun 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 dun. She's on that fucking pillar. She's on that shit. Let's get into today's tip, shall we? Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. How's Tessie liking the new place? She's good. I need a pup of Swole cam. She's laying right there. I actually put her little fluffy bed right there, but now she's laying right there, like I don't know what she's doing. She's just sitting down there. Tess, everything's going well. Almost, it's just, still kind of getting stuff moving, still kind of doing stuff and setting stuff up. It's going to be a constant process. So, day by day, it's going to get better and better. It's going to get better day by day. Just take some time. Okay, let's get into the tip. We got some great Swole fam posts today. You guys are doing awesome, of course. As always, the Swole fam's fucking crushing it. Wow. Swole fam's always crushing it, but I feel like lately the posts have just been getting better and better. Off the fucking chain, off the charts. Everyone's just absolutely smashing it. So let me give you a little rundown. I mean, this is just a tip, but we'll get started. So literally just setting up the gym area. Really eager to have like my first good, like real full sessions. It's been kind of like mobility and literally lifting the weights and setting them all up. Like I haven't really been, able to do too much, just some, light stuff, kettlebell stuff. We go outside and do it. But a lot of things are getting set up and just kind of figuring out where I want to anchor things and organization. Just got a nice little rack for the barbells and for the specialty bars and the hex bar and kind of setting some stuff up. But, like I mentioned before in the private cast, this gym area is going to be a little bit kind of like an inside / me going outside and doing stuff. And then over the next couple months, there's going to be more updates with, getting things going outside and the rig and stuff. But it was hot today. It's hot. Oh my God, it's so hot. It's so fucking hot outside. How many of you are dealing with summer already? Now, when it comes to summer, now is the time to start getting your fucking shit together. It's actually beyond time, because if you were doing what you should have been doing, you were doing it last year in 2020 and 2019. But if you didn't start in January or February, why are you waiting till summer? But make sure that you're starting today. Make sure if you haven't started yet, or if you need to really fucking hit the reset button, hit that reset button and just fucking go. Stop waiting for permission or stop waiting for things to be perfect. Just have to fucking go do it. You have to fucking go do it. Just do it. Get it done. If you're ready to join the Swole fam, of course, you can go to swolenormousx.com. But make sure if you want that summer Swole special, add a little bit extra on the end of that address, swolenormousx.com/summer-swole, and get your summer Swole on. How many of you are going to be doing scorched earth? I know I asked this yesterday. I'm going to ask this every single day. How many of you are doing scorched earth and or how many of you are going to start it soon? Because scorched earth is 16 weeks, if my memory serves me correctly, and it probably doesn't, but I wrote the program. I don't even know how long it is. No, it's a 16-week program. So you're in April, so it'd be April, May, June, July. You're finishing up like in the middle of summer. It's perfect. It's the perfect program to fucking shred up for summer. And when we're talking about summer and getting lean, it's not about the superficial, but that's a bonus. The superficial is a bonus. It's a bonus to have that. It's a bonus to have that the abs popping out. It's a bonus to have the cuts coming out, but you have to put in the fucking work, and now's the time to do it. Now's the time to do it. And you could do multiple rounds too. So all these programs are customizable and all available inside Swolenormous X. So check it out, swolenormousx.com/SummerSwole. Summer Swole special going on right now.
He's heating up.
I'm more than heating up.
He's on fire.
Oh, yeah. Daddy's ready to rock. All right. Again, hashtag go to the fucking gym. GTTFG. We'll give away that card at the end of today's episode. We got some other stuff going on. We have some other shows for you if you're brand new. We got the Daily Swole, the Swolenormous audio experience, Red, White, and Swole podcast, and the Swolenormous Procast. So check out those other shows if you're brand new. We'll have some new episodes and things coming real soon for some of those other ones. But of course, those of you that are in the fam, you know what's going on. We've been having a lot of private live streams inside Swole TV. Check out the Papa Swolio channel, some gorillas for that one. Indeed. Papa Swolio channel right here on YouTube. Got a few channels. We got the Swolenormous channel, got the Daily Swole channel right here. We got the Papa Swolio channel, got all sorts of channels. Got clips channels. Just check the related channels on the page and you can find all the other ones that we got. We have, remember this fucking jabroni? Remember this guy? Remember Nico Cotto? Is he still alive? Does anyone know if Nico Cotto is still alive? This is just obviously a little, I wouldn't say clickbait, but it's definitely enticing. I'm gonna have to go back and see what's going on with Nico Cotto. I think we need some salty sack. I think we need some more NOC on some of these jabronis. I think I might just go back to doing some more reactions and checking out this shit. I gotta go. I feel like my content is like, I'm just gonna take the net and just scrape the bottom of the ocean and see what gunch is out there. But I think he needs some more salty sack. He gets enough salty sack from his boyfriend or husband or whatever the heck it is. But yeah, this is disgusting. So your diet does not have to start tomorrow. That is available on the Swolenormous channel. And it certainly doesn't. It should have started today. It should have started yesterday. It should have started last year. How to get your pump on without a gym. No gym. What do I do? Yow. You go and do it anyway. You make your own gym at home. You start lifting some fucking weights. You do some push-ups. You do some lunges. Fucking do it. You fucking baby. Yow. Who told you to eat my cookies?
Who told you you eat my cookies?
Even better when it's my voice on the soundboard. You can't even tell. Is he still alive? He recently did a collab with Hungry Fat Chick. No. No way. He did a collab with Hungry Fat Chick. Ew. Oh, gross. I don't even want to see that video. Is that on the OnlyFans? Or was that the dessert? Was that the dessert afterwards?
Damon.
Ew. Nasty. So the heart attack grill is where they try to give you a heart attack, right? If you're fat enough, you eat for free or something like that. Gross. Isn't that out in Vegas or something like that? Oh my goodness. All right, let's see let's bring this positivity back. Let's get some positivity to start us off. Are you ready, fam? Are you ready, fam? Let's get some.
What's in the box?
What's in the box, fam? Let's see what we got here. We got this one from ANTJE. I don't even know how you pronounced Antje? Antje? NT? Antje? How do you pronounce that? Someone give me the phonetic in the comments. The TJE is confusing to me, silly American. To the silly Americans, it's like, all right, you put too many consonants in a row. You got an N, a T, and a J. That doesn't compute. Does not compute for me. We'll call you A-Bomb. Hey fam, just wanted to say thank you for being here and for writing my perspective on what it means to be taking care of myself. I'm going through a breakup right now, and other times I just have eaten my feelings away and slagged off, but I'm doing the opposite now. I still cook my elimination diet for myself. I still try and sleep enough, no Netflix or food binges. A bit more quiet and meditation than usual, but it's doing the trick. I still force myself to work out every day because that's what taking care of myself has become. Doing the hard shit because I know it's good for me. I've lost a lot since the start of the elimination diet, and all I think of right now is grinding on because I'll be damned if I let this bring me down. This was me last night deciding to just stop thinking and stay consistent. For reference, I'm 6 foot, 195 pounds. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. I fucking love it. Good for you. I love that post. That's absolute fire. That's fire. You know what? You're on fire. You're on fire.
He's on fire!
You're on fire. You're on fire. That's great. Fan-fucking-tastic. I'm sorry to hear about the breakup. I really am. That sucks. But, you know, you are what you eat. You really are. That's one of those things that people just tend to say, but don't really, it becomes a cliche. You are what you eat. It's fucking true. You are what you eat, literally. That's where your body's getting all your cells. That's where your body's getting all your nutrition from. It's what you eat. That's where your body's getting all the material that it can use to rebuild your tissues. And if you're eating shit fucking foods, it's not to say that a protein, like there's so many different chemicals and elements in junk food versus real food. And you could just count the macros all you want, but all those micro ingredients and all those different things that can cause you problems and what your food ate. I mean, I was listening to a podcast and everyone's talking about fucking fake ass plant-based meat, and it's gross. I do understand that people want to save the environment and save the world. It's like, okay, but that doesn't change the fact that, you know, factory farming is gross, but, you know, eating real grass-fed beef and wild game and stuff like that's what humans should be eating. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. There's a lot of confusion about and a lot of crossover between people demonizing certain foods, but it's important to eat what's right for you. And that's why we do an elimination diet. You need to make sure that you're eating properly. You need to make sure that you are customizing your nutrition, individualizing it to what works best for you. All right. No matter what you like to do, whether you like fish, grass-fed beef, whether you like having more fat in your diet, a little bit less fat, you have to find what works best for you. And that's objectively true for you as an individual. So very important to focus on your food, meditation, and keep focusing on those 7 pillars. A-bomb, you're doing great. You're doing fantastic. But I do think it's one of those things where you say you are what you eat. I just think it's so descriptive. It's just dead on. Katie, and that's Caydee, writes, my neighbor says her family would have a diet as healthy as mine if she had more money for groceries. This lady probably puts back 4 to 5 Red Bulls and a pack of cigarettes a day. Give me a break.
That's fucking bullshit.
Sounds like your neighbor is a little bit of a whiny beesh right there.
Stop whining.
Quoting Drake and eating cake, sounds like your neighbor's a whiny beesh. Her family would have a diet as healthy as yours if she had more money for groceries. Most people say that because they have no context on how much money they spend on stupid shit. 4 to 5 Red Bulls a day. So a Red Bull is easily what? How much is a Red Bull if you bought one over the counter? I wouldn't know. $3, $4? Easily. And then, and a pack of cigarettes is what, $10 to $20, depending on where you live. In New York City, it's like $20 a pack or something like that. That sounds healthy. All that caffeine and cigarettes, just fucking, is Leo her neighbor? The comment of the day.
Yow. Yow.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Is Leo her neighbor? Maybe, just maybe. Yeah, a lot of people spend money on junk food and then they act like they don't have any money for good food. If you actually prioritize your health and you prioritize food being the top, number one priority, you're going to actually have a lot more money for quality foods than you think. And it goes a lot longer. It goes a lot further because you're getting more nutrients as well. All right, we got one from Deandra. Hey guys, so I finally listened to Papa and decided to drop cardio in favor of lifting. Ooh. Gyms and everything else are closed here in Jamaica. However, lucky for me, I found someone who makes concrete plates. So for now, I'm starting off light. Gonna try to perfect my form and add more weights once I get stronger. Good for you. I'm glad. I forget the context of this. All right. I forget the context of exactly why we were talking about this. I forget. Cardio is not evil. You need cardiovascular capacity, and it's healthy to do cardiovascular activity. It really depends on your goals. If you're killing yourself with cardio and you're trying to lose weight, that's not the be all end all. And it shouldn't be the main focus. Just beating yourself into the ground with cardio every day is just going to exhaust you and drain you. So lifting, proper nutrition, if you really focus, honestly, if you focus on just general cardiovascular activity, lifting and proper nutrition, you are going to fucking shred up. It's just going to happen if you're eating quality foods. All right. We got one for Jillian. Y'all, I'm so happy. Since I had my baby last year and COVID mixed with some health issues out of my control, my weight has been out of control, but I'm finally getting back to it. I kicked ass at the gym last night for the first time in over a year. I wanted to cry. I could still max out my favorite leg machine. I stepped on the scale today and I had a huge whoosh, as we call it in my other health group. What's the whoosh? Since the beginning of March, I am down 25 pounds. Heyo.
Inconceivable!
That's what's up. 25 pounds. Fam, remember fitness and health is never linear. My weight has been all over the place, unfortunately. Keep putting in the work even if you had a huge break like I did after my newest baby. That muscle memory I worked so hard for kicked in last night. Don't lose hope. It's easy to be mad at the grind or mad when things don't go right, but one day it just clicks. Keep killing it, fam. And thank you for all the love and support.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
60%
You're gonna get
of the
one of
time,
those.
it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
It makes sense to me. Yeah, I don't know what a huge whoosh is. I guess that means you whooshed, like you lost weight. That's a huge whoosh. I've never heard that ever. So whatever health group you're in, it's kind of strange. But if a huge whoosh means you lost a lot of weight because you're making amazing progress, we love you for it, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to call it that. I have a huge whoosh every morning around 8 a.m. Yeah, it sounds like what I do in my toilet on the daily. But anyway, maybe that's a sploosh. That's a sploosh instead. Anyway, keep killing it, Jay. Holy shit. Oh my God. These before, I can't stand these fat phobic pictures anymore. I'm just kidding.
I was kidding!
It's not fat
I was
phobia.
only
It's
kidding!
not fat phobia. It's not fat phobic. This is just awesome. All right, Lord. Good Lord. That's what I have to say. Good Lord. Look at this before and after picture. Let's read this caption and then we can just oogle. Maybe we can whoosh. You had a huge whoosh. Lord, you had a huge whoosh. Just had a great workout last night and wanted to post this. I am still a work in progress, but the first photo is me 4 years ago when I got divorced. I was a mess and at 305 pounds. I am still working at putting on muscle mass, but felt great as to date. I hit my weight loss goal of 195 pounds. So you lost 110 pounds. And now to put some swole on me, don't be a chore, get to the gym and pump it up beaches. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Wow.
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 Again. Wow. The little rascal has spirit. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Fucking wow. Hit that like button, fam. Definitely hit the like button and drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments for Lord. That is unreal. Good for you. You see, we have people that are breaking up, staying focused. You got divorced 4 years ago, making some sick fucking gains. That's what I am talking about, baby. Good for you. Absolutely crushing it. The fam is on fucking fire. On fire. What do you think, pup? She's sleeping. She doesn't care. All right. And we got our last one from Persephone. Yeah, enough of this fat phobia, right? It's so fat phobic. It's so fat phobic to post those before and afters. You're going to make people feel self-conscious about what they're not doing. Fucking good. Here's one from Persephone. I'm really proud of myself today. Yesterday had been the worst day to date. I haven't experienced such terrible feelings in a long, long while. A few of my supports were very worried for me, but I made it through and thank fuck it's over for now. But during that time, I never once went back to what I had just given up. And even though I was feeling insane, I still kept my commitment to myself to get on here and read some posts. I made that commitment so that I could keep myself accountable in front of others, and it helped too. It also helped me remember why I am doing what I'm doing. Talking to my counselor today, I figured out that I've kept this commitment, give or take a day or two, for 3 months now. It now feels weird to not get on here every day or not post once a week. I had forgotten how determined I was when I quit smoking, and I successfully did that, and I can do this. It was hell, and this will be too. Coming up on 365 days now, a full year quit from cigs this Friday. I feel more confident now than I have felt in the past several days. I'm still not feeling great, but it's better than it was. Consistency is my friend indeed. Edit. Thank you to those who reached out and shared kind words on my last post. Gorillas for Persephone, you are amazing. Good for you. How many of you have quit smoking in the past? Cigarettes. How many of you are an ex-smoker? You could drop that in the comments. Some people do cold turkey. My best friend, growing up, he quit cold turkey, but not everyone can do it. Not everyone can do it, but really proud of you, Persephone. Glad to hear it. Commitment, consistency is key. Just one day at a time. You know, when it comes to all this shit, if you focus on the 7 pillars, like think about it. If you're focusing on the 7 pillars, you're focusing on those things day to day. It's not overwhelming, is it? It's not overwhelming if you focus on those things that you can control. And what can you control? Your community, your nutrition, your training, your recovery, your mobility, your mindfulness, and your consistency. And the reason why you can control it doesn't mean that every day is going to be perfect. No. Does it mean that you have all the money in the world and you can get the most exotic foods or whatever? I mean, no. But you can make better decisions. These are the things that you're able to control, right? These are the things that you have the capacity to control. These are the things that you have the ability to control. And that's really important. It's not that you're going to be able to control them all the time. I mean, you really can, but you're going to have days when you just aren't able to get a workout in. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Something comes up. You plan to train at 2 p.m. and you're heading to the gym or heading home and you get a flat tire, you get into a car accident. You know, I hope that doesn't happen, but shit's going to happen, right? Your kid gets sick or you have to go to the school or whatever. You have to work overtime. You have to push things back. It's going to happen. Does that mean you're a failure? Does that mean that you suck? Does that mean you're going to gain all your weight back? Does that mean you're a piece of shit? Yes, it does. You're a fucking huge piece of... I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I was kidding.
I'm kidding.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You see what I mean? But you could be consistent. You could still take 5 minutes to meditate. You could still take 5 minutes to fucking meditate. You could still not stuff garbage into your mouth. You can make a better decision. You could still not spend your free time with garbage people or watching stupid shit that's not actually, giving you, allowing you to invest in your life. You can make better decisions. It's what you can control, like what you're able to control. And it doesn't mean that you're always going to be able to control it perfectly. It just means these are the things that I have the capacity and the ability to potentially control. And you can do it. And you can do it. You just got to put yourself in a better situation to control it more often and just do better day by day. Hashtag go to the fucking gym, beaches. Drop in the comments below. That was nice. That was nice. That felt good. It tasted like mango a little bit. I had mango earlier, so it tasted a little bit like mango. Let's see some of these quitting smoking. If you have a question, you could drop in the comments down below. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio. I'll take a couple questions. We got a couple from Instagram. If you don't have any, we got a couple things to go through. And then we got some dookie posts, which are going to be fun. We get to slap some knowledge cock across some beaches' faces. But let's see here. Natasha, cold turkey twice. So not really cold turkey, right? You tried, right? Cold turkey twice, stopped for 5 years, and 1 year again now. Good for you. Keep going. Keep going. The only way you're not going to succeed is if you fucking quit, right? Just don't fucking quit. Don't fucking quit. My whole life is a booger bubble. Quit 6 years ago. Cold turkey. Didn't want my newish car smelling like smoke. There you go. Donovan, quit cold turkey. Cerny, me 45 years, cold turkey. Josh, I quit smoking before I quit drinking. That's your Danielle, only puffed a few cigars here and there. Only air goes into my lungs. Kashina, it's been a year and a half since I quit cold turkey. February was 4 years for me. Jillian, quit cold turkey. MN, Jesus Christ, is everyone smoking? Everyone's just like, everyone that watches every day is like, I quit. That's fantastic. Everyone's like, I smoked. Seems like everyone's smoking. A lot of smokers, or ex-smokers, I should say. Ex-smokers, good shit. Billy Butcher, that's right. The Swole fam thought me. I'm not going to bitch and moan when things go wrong. I'm going to shut the fuck up and do my job. Yeah, you get it. Get it. Let's see what else we got here. Mango burps for the win. A 14 out of 10. Alyssa, thank you for fluffing my pillow. I appreciate it. 7 and 11. A 7.8. A warm up. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. I'm just heating up.
He's heating up.
I'm just getting started. We got more to come. I'm so proud of all you. I'm so proud of all of you. I'm so proud of all of you. We got so many amazing quitting stories. Let's take a couple questions, shall we? Who's got one? You got one? Drop in the comments. Hashtag.
What's in the box?
Ask Papa Swolio. XO Leah Cat. Interesting names. Do you actively attempt to get in electrolytes since you train hard? And the answer is, yeah, sure. I mean, I put Celtic sea salt in my water. I have about 2 grams of Celtic sea salt and some Redmond real salt in the morning, right when I wake up. I just big, liter of water with some sea salt in it. And I use Celtic sea salt liberally. So I have no shortage of electrolytes. And plus with organ meats and such like that, I get other, lots of micronutrients and things of that nature. But, I do have other types of electrolyte powders, but nothing flavored or anything like that. Just sometimes some other mixed things, but usually just some Celtic sea salt in the water is sufficient for me. But I do like to have things like sometimes like some magnesium at night. And we talk about that magnesium or magnesium oil spray and some types of those types of supplementation. So it depends on you as an individual, what you're missing from your nutrition, because technically you should be getting what you need from food, but depends on what kind of climate you live in and what your nutrition is like. So yeah. Kelly, we got one from Kelly Calimaris. Telly with a T. Telly Calimaris. Hey, Pop, what up? Can fruit/veg replace rice? Hold on, I got a cough. Excuse me. I got to quit smoking. Hey, Pop, can fruit, veg replace rice and potatoes for carb, source, and energy? Sure. I don't really eat a lot of rice. I have sweet potatoes now and again, but I do love fruit. So that's pretty much what I eat. I have fruit and I have white rice on occasion, either when I have sushi or sometimes I'll have white rice, but I've talked about this many times. It doesn't bother me. White rice doesn't bother me. It just doesn't really feel like it does much for me. I prefer, if I'm going to have a starchy carb, I'll like a sweet potato. And I like that before a workout. I like it after a workout. When I say before a workout, maybe an hour before. But I do like that. It's always been, or right after. I really do like sweet potatoes for that. And in terms of vegetables, that's different, because what you're talking about very different carb sources. Vegetables are generally high in fiber, but they're low in net carbohydrates. So you're not going to get energy from vegetables, really. It's just, you're really not going to get energy in that sense. You get a lot of micronutrients, but you're not really digesting a lot of that well. And a lot of vegetables cause people problems. So bottom line, I would make sure, Telly, that you do an elimination. You figure out which foods work best for you, and then you adjust. And then you adjust accordingly. I prefer, for me, berries. I love raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, blackberries. I love mangoes and stuff, but yeah, I generally don't want to eat those too late at night, and tons of fruit late at night. Sometimes I do. I'm not really super stickler. If you're really trying to be, really good with it, you don't want to necessarily tax your body processing a lot of sugar later in the evening or food late at night, but depends on your schedule. We do the best we can in modern times, but I generally prefer more things like sweet potatoes and fruit, raw honey. Those are things I really love for carbs. So sure. So it comes down to like, okay, macros do matter. What macros are you getting? What are your macros? However, where they're coming from is also very important. So carbs are not carbs. Okay. If you drink soda or you have a sweet potato, it's not the same. But it gets broken down into glucose. No, it's not the fucking same. Give me a break. It's not the same at all. It's nowhere even close. Okay. So we talked about this yesterday. Some dude I saw on TikTok. Well, protein powder is the same as a steak. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. You mook. Fuck out of here. I love raw honey. Raw honey is the tits. I fucking love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see some comments on that one. What we got? Danielle, magnesium and calcium help with sleep. Yeah, I do like the Natural Calm supplement. I have that in my Amazon store. It's called Calm, and I really like that supplement. I also do some of the magnesium oil spray. Matthew, I feel fantastic since going on the Ancestral Grass-fed beef, organ supplements, go to the fucking gym. Nice, dude. Nice. Good for you. I'm glad you feel good. Glad you feel good. Hubby got me 10 steamable sweet potatoes. Nice. Justin, I love blackberries and strawberries. Good shit. Good stuff. Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's take another one. What we got? What's in the box? What do we got here? Let's take another question.
What's in the box?
Fab Fit Femme. Home gym or public gym? What's your preference? Well, my entire life I was going to a public gym. And until the pandemic hit and I started training at home. And then even though they opened back up, I decided to say, fuck it. I'm not going back. At least now. And it's just, some people really want to go back. Some people are eager to go back right away. One, I don't want to wear a mask at the gym. And two, it's like once you start training at home and you get really comfortable and you find that flow, I don't know. I don't want to go back. Why? I can take off my shirt. I can train outside and get sun on my fucking tits. I can, fucking chalk up and slap some chalk and do walking lunges and run around. I can do stuff, even inside. I could do whatever I want. Yeah, it's just become something that even if it's not, I don't have all the machines. And yeah, a lot of gyms have really cool equipment. I just think it's something to aspire to build out or to develop on my own and just get more and more equipment and just make it more, just more usable for me. So I'm excited to keep on developing home gyms now, building out the gym here and the training area, and in the future as well. It's just, I'm just used to it now. I don't really feel like going back driving somewhere, driving 10, 15, even though it's not that far, 10, 15 minutes, and then back and having to wear clothes and a shirt. It's like, come on, maybe waiting for something. No, I want to train when I want to train. I want to wear what I want to wear. Sometimes I like to hang a sack. Sometimes I'm doing a lunge and I'm wearing my short American pants. And then sometimes a nut hangs out, a nut slips out. Like, what if I'm doing an RDL and you get like that you get that fucking, what you just get that fucking, I just don't want anyone seeing my sack. I mean, I guess I don't mind, but it's frowned upon. Frowned upon. I would recommend that you don't do kettlebell swings naked. 2 things you don't do naked: kettlebell swings and cooking bacon. Just some good advice.
Matt Damon.
Just some good advice. No, I've never done kettlebell swings naked, but I just figure it's not a good idea. Bacon, I have cooked naked and I have paid the price. I have paid the price and I have gone back and done it again in the future, but flirting with the devil. Yeah, flirting with death. Dangerous. Danger. I like to live dangerously. I like to live dangerously. Dewey is back. DUI? DUI is back. How do I achieve muscles? Jesus Christ.
Matt Damon.
Go fuck yourself.
You got to train, bro. You got to train and start watching the fucking cast. I appreciate the question, but fuck, how do I achieve muscles? Not by asking that question. Emma Finn, when to take a rest / active recovery day versus when to work through pain and minor injury. Well, you don't do that latter one. Now, I say that out front, but of course, if you're a more advanced lifter, all right, we'll talk about what you should do and shouldn't do, and then the nuances of that, like my own personal opinion of what I've done in the past. So when to take a rest and an active recovery day, you should be doing active recovery. Like, I think you shouldn't have a rest day, period. It should be active recovery. Now, when I say active recovery, it doesn't mean you go for a 30-minute jog. It doesn't mean that you do a 30-minute recovery row. I just mean you could do, like, if you're doing a day off from training and you're really banged up, then you could do 15 minutes of mobility and there you go. That's your workout for the day. But you did something, right? Coats of paint. You didn't just sit around and do nothing. You did 15 minutes of mobility. That could be a workout for the day. All right. That's an off day from training. You're doing a little mobility. You don't have a lot of time. You're doing a little Swole class. You're doing an express class in Swolenormous X. It's 30 minutes or 25 minutes. Fine. Do a little bit. Do 15 minutes of mobility. Do your meditation. Get your consistency and come back at it tomorrow. And if you have proper program design, that's built in, like our programs in Swole X, you have the yoga, you have the recovery built in. And then you could adjust, you could turn it up, you could double up, or you can take longer periods if you need to. Now, when to work through pain or minor injury? Never. Like right away, I'll say, just for legal purposes, if anything, you don't. If you have pain, you don't work through it. Minor injury, it's very contextual. It depends, because here's the deal. Let's say you roll your ankle, okay? You roll your ankle, you're walking off a curb, or you're playing with your dog, or someone says something, you turn, you twist, and something rolls. It happens. Shit happens. Now, you might have tweaked it a little bit. You can walk fine, but maybe you're not going to be doing a hardcore leg day or plyometrics or something. Can you still train upper body, right? Can you still train upper body? Yeah, you can. I know, because I severely sprained my ankle. I had like a grade 2 sprain in college, and I was in there with a fucking air cast on, doing curls for the girls, doing upper body. So you can still, it's not like it, but at the beginning, when your body is under shock and you're having that reaction and your inflammation, you definitely want to treat it. You want to keep it elevated, because if you sprain your ankle, you want to ice it. You want to elevate it, compression, right? Rest, ice, compression, elevation. So you want to do that kind of stuff, but it depends. You know what I'm saying? If you have a little bit of tendonitis, you want to push through it. You want to be actively treating it. So if you have tendonitis, if you have a little elbow pain, you're doing your forearm, you're doing the flex bar, the flex bar therapy. So you're still training it, but you're strengthening the muscles that are going to improve it. So if you're doing training, your training should be targeting the areas that should be targeted in order to improve the imbalance or what may have led to that injury. Or you can do other things as long as you feel okay. If you broke your leg and you're, on crutches and you're really in pain, don't go to the fucking gym. Take care of yourself. So, can you work through pain? Yeah. Should you work through pain? You could debate that if you want to. And we say minor injury, that's not something I'm gonna be like, yeah, sure, work through an injury. No, you don't work through an injury. But when you're advanced, when you know your body, when you know what you're feeling, that's going to be variable to different people. Some people, they feel a little pain in their shoulder, a little bit like, oh my God, what's happening? Oh, I can't train. Other people, fuck it. And they go train and it goes away. Maybe it does go away. Maybe it comes back in a couple months and you just compounded the issue and it's going to be worse. So it depends on the context, because I've had things that kind of bothered me. You work around it. But at the same time, sometimes it's not smart, and you learn that with experience, what you can do to yourself, like how far you can push yourself. How far can you push yourself, and what's right for you? So when I get, and it happens, and I don't want to say it gets injured, like I get injured, like it happens. I kind of tweaked. I did something with my knee. I think I was doing some really deep mobility, some really deep, ass to grass, just fucking deep knee bends. I do sissy squats. I do a lot of stuff. I think I just overdid it, and I had like I think I just had a strain or a sprain or something a little bit. Sprained my knee a little bit, so I definitely stayed off from leg work, heavy leg work for a while. Just been doing light mobility, but it kind of swelled up a little bit. Perfect timing for the moving and everything like that, right? So I had a little bit of an issue, but it was good timing in the sense that we've been displaced in that sense. So it was a good time to take a break because we're moving stuff, but it was inconvenient because, again, moving stuff, you're not sitting down, you're not elevating, but we're all going to have those tweaks. We're all going to have those periods when you have tendonitis or you pull a muscle or you strain something. It's just what happens. You have a car. If you have a brand new car, guess what happens with your brand new car over time? You got to get the oil changed. You got to have the shocks replaced. You're going to have a flat fucking tire. You're going to need some bushings, or you need something, the transmission flush. You're going to need something with your car. It's not new forever. And when you're putting your car, you're driving a lot of miles, you're putting a lot of wear and tear on it. If you're putting wear and tear on your body, sure, when you're lifting, your body will repair. But at the same time, you're adding more variables. You're just rolling the dice. It's Russian roulette when you're training. That's why you want to put yourself in a good situation. After a while, if you don't warm up properly, you don't pay attention, or you overdo it, yeah, you're putting your body under stress, which is why recovery is so important. I mean, 7 pillars. What's pillar number 4? Recovery. Recovery, motherfuckers. Right? Recovery. If you're not recovering, it's going to lead to an injury. It's going to lead to that. So what do? You focus on recovery. You make sure you're recovering better. You're sleeping better. You're hydrating. You're organizing your training protocols. That's why all the protocols inside Swolenormous X, Swole Mastery, 90-Day Dash, Scorched Earth, Swole Season, all those programs have recovery built in. That's why the periodization, that's why the programming integrates yoga, Swolga, mobility, active recovery throughout the entire program. And it biases towards that. And if you want to double up, if you don't want to take a day and you want to train more and you don't want to do right, you can do that. But that's on you. That's you. That's you customizing the programming, which should always be the case. That's what you can do to level it up. You can do doubles like we talked about, that you can customize the programming. But that's how it starts. It starts off biasing towards recovery because everyone's going to be different. Some people have a lot more time to train. Some of you have time. You can do a workout, then you could do some foam rolling for half an hour afterwards, and then you can go and, do an ice bath or a sauna. Some of you have more time than other people. Some people have to train, boom, train, boom, train, boom, and you have other stresses in your life. And don't underestimate that shit. A lot of people underestimate stress in their life, and they think it's only about what time they spend in the gym. If you are training in the gym and you're stressed out at work or you're stressed out at home and you have a lot of, all that fucking built up, that keeps you in a heightened state. That's why mindfulness and meditation is so important. You have to recover in all different areas. That's not just what you're doing in the gym. It's what you're doing outside the gym as well. So awesome stuff. Let's go deep, fam. Are you ready? Are you ready to go deep? Are you ready to go deep? Lexi, I feel like I'm in class when Papa gets going with the knowledge cock. Well, that's why we're in the knowledge cock section. I'm fucking...
Is this a list of things I did to your mom last night?
That's what I'm talking about.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
Slinging that fucking knowledge deesh. All right, here we go. Don't forget, fam. Drop yourself some go to the fucking gym. Hashtag GTTFG in the comments down below. You know what time it is. Come on. You know what time it is. Anyone? Bueller? Bueller?
Ooh, that's deep.
Oh, it's time for some ball bag. Balls deep. Nuts on the chin. Nuts on the other places that nuts go when your balls deep. We are about to go in. So make sure you're dropping that hashtag down below. It's time. It is time, fam. What we got for them today?
What's in the box?
What do we have for them today, Tessie? What do we got for them? What we got? We have one from, oh my God. We have one, this is from, I feel like this might be is this out of order? That's just a caption. All right, I'm just coming back up. Dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun, drum roll. All right, this one, I'm not sure if the next one's just a caption. I'm not sure if it's connected to this. So I'm not sure if this was a shared post, but this is from someone who's called Alexa Ray. Guess what? No one is going to step up at your funeral and say, quote, they wore X size of pants. End quote. Wear pants you can comfortably fit into. End of story. What?
Matt Damon.
What's your name, fat body?
What does that mean? Was that ever a concern? Was that ever a concern? I don't want someone at my funeral to say that I wore a size 44 pants. They're going to know because your coffin's going to be huge. It's going to be a really big coffin. Oh, really big coffin. What? End of story? Yeah. End of this one. How about that? Oh my God. We got one from Kenzie Brenna. Now, I don't know if she shared that post. I think, let's see. Yeah, this is the caption for that. So Kenzie Brenna. All right. See, there's a caption. So this post here, remember Kenzie Brenna? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I've done pictures and we've done shit posts on her before. I just know the name. I don't even know who knows who she is, but she posts shit posts all the time. So she shared this, I guess, this one from this person. Okay. So Kenzie Brenna did that. And then Kenzie Brenna wrote 19 paragraphs explaining that shitpost. So she writes, sometimes I sit and think about all the time I have spent caring what size I am. I'll tell you right now, you have way too much free time. Kenzie, you have way too much free time. You have way too much. If you sit all the time you spent, all right, you got way too much free time. using up all my energy to carefully go over every flaw that I have and think of all the ways I could get rid of it. You need a hobby. You need like a passion project. Like you need to send your energy elsewhere. Like, what is this? Using up all my energy to think of all the ways I would be loved if I were smaller. Using up all of my energy to think of all the ways I wanted to erase my body. Jesus Christ. What are you, a stick figure? How are you going to erase your body? Like Shel Silverstein or something? All right. When I sit eyes closed with my inner old wise woman, my soul is like, fuck this post. All right. When I sit eyes closed with my inner old wise woman, it's hard to read, and ask her about my life, she will always laugh. She always laughs. She will always laugh and lets me know, all right, please, if you're going to write trash, can you at least spell properly and use decent grammar so I can read it? It's really hard to make fun of it when I'm stopping and getting pissed off that you can't write. This is frustrating. She will always laugh and let me know that the smallest version of me is not the happiest version of me. You're not even capitalizing letters at the beginning of your sentences or the paragraphs. Why is it all lowercase? What is wrong with you? Are you okay? Seriously, are you having a stroke? That I have a whole life waiting for me, hearts that will open, mountains that will move. I think that's just reverberations, but get it? Don't go hiking. All because I chose to live. Not choosing to stay and wonder if the size I am is acceptable. This sounds like, Kenzie, you need to call a hotline. That's what this sounds like. Seriously, like mental health is really plummeting in this country. This is just nonsense. It's getting really creepy. Some of us will not live till we old. Fuck. I'm reading it as it's written. Some of us will not live till we old. We never truly know how much time we have left. Looking back, I wish I loved more. I wish I stared at the stars more and told people I cared. I wish I was more open and honest. I wish I didn't hurt myself because I wasn't the size I wanted to be. I hope you live a little more boldly and free today. Your life is happening regardless of the pant size you wear. My God. Your life is happening regardless of the pant size you wear. It's just happening to walk to the fridge too often. Your life is not going to the gym enough. Your life is making bad habits that is leading to a bigger pant size, which might shorten your life. So make better health choices. You can enjoy your life. You can tell what does being, so this is a justification to be fat. Now, I'm not pandering. I'm not falling for this feelings bullshit. I know, feel sorry for me. I was so depressed because no. Okay, I get it. I would feel for you and want to help you, but you're using this no matter what. This is fucking fat positive bullshit. Okay? This is trolling people that are actually having real mental issues. This is trolling people that are actually struggling with things in their life because you're using this and you're leveraging this victimhood mentality to justify obesity, regardless of the pant size you wear. The pant size you wear is a side effect of your life choices. Okay? What is that? So let's reverse this. Let's say Kenzie was actually taking care of her health and actively, improving, following the 7 pillars. Why is that going to keep you from looking at the stars more? Why can't you be healthy and look at the stars more? Why can't you be healthy and tell people that you care? Why can't you tell people that you love them and love yourself first? And why can't you? We never truly know how much time we have left. Yeah, you're going to have a lot less if you don't take care of your health. Like, I don't understand.
Matt Damon.
So take care of your health. Like, No one's keeping you from looking at the stars unless you're living in a city and there's too much light pollution, which I fucking hate, and I agree. But like, come on, man. Come on, give me a break. All right. So we have a male haze. We've talked about this dude before. I think I've seen this guy's face. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of his face, but I mean, to each their own. Should we do another one? We got some more time. I think this is like a male haze person. Everything endocrine. I don't know.
What's in the box?
I don't know. Let's find out what is, yes? All right. Everything endocrine. So here's a picture. People often tell me they know they need to lose weight. What is this about? Wow. Talk about a useless picture. Okay. What is this about? They're aware that their habits are leading to them looking obese and being too heavy. The gravitational pull of the earth is too strong, and they understand this to be a risk factor, which is a fact. But tell us explain this nonsense. That's barely a post. So these are people that need to get a blog. These are people that need to start blogging. These are people that need to have like a Medium account or go on LinkedIn and post fucking essays. It's Instagram, man. Come on. All right. Stepping into a doctor's office can be stressful for many people, especially for those living in larger bodies. There it is.
Matt Damon.
There it is. Living in larger bodies. If I never hear that term again. Living in a larger body. Living in one. Maybe you should move then. Fat phobia runs rampant, and many fat people have been harmed by their past experiences with medical professionals. I suspect that heading off the likely inevitable comments from the doctor that they should lose weight is a common tactic, even if it has nothing to do with the reason they are here. Ooh. Well, super healthy fucking people aren't going to the doctor a lot, I'll tell you that much. People often tell me that they know they have to lose weight. Needless to say, they are surprised when my response is that we will focus on health-promoting behaviors, joyful movement, stress management, sleep, and intuitive eating. I believe with the middle two, stress management and sleep, intuitive eating, not good for people that are obese, and joyful movement, if you want no results. You can enjoy many types of movement, but do the ones that are really effective to get the results that you need. And do the other ones after, or in concert with it, and other data to make treatment recommendations. A weight-inclusive approach. We don't want to be a weight-inclusive. Everything's got to be inclusive. All that swole supremacy in fitness, in the fitness industry, in diet culture. A weight-inclusive approach is the answer to reducing weight stigma. And thus creating a medical environment whereby people will be more likely to come for preventive, and follow-up care. A medical environment where people will be more likely to come for preventive and follow-up care. I will tell you one thing right fucking now. Anyone that is going to their doctor for preventive care, you are missing the fucking point. You've lost the plot. You've never been on it. If you are going to your doctor for preventive care, to prevent, you can go for a checkup to see if you got something. But guess what? If you go to the doctor, hey, you have diabetes. You ain't preventing shit. You're too late. Now you have to deal with it. Can you reverse it? Can you deal with it? Sure. A lot of people have been very successful. However, you need to be taking the proper precautions before. That's what preventive means. You want to prevent it before you have to be told by your doctor that you're fucking sick. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yes. I've been waiting to use that for quite some time. It's been a while. It's been a while. Joyful movement. I'll tell you what. I mean, this is again the joyful movement thing. I enjoy lifting. I enjoy doing kettlebells. I enjoy going for a walk. I enjoy my training. I do. I really do. And most people, many of you do. How about that? But this whole joyful movement term, this is like this whole arm around the shoulder, inclusivity. Everyone needs to make sure you don't hurt anyone's fucking feelings. You don't want to hurt someone's ancestors. You don't want to hurt someone's ancestors' feelings. Like, oh my God, that would have hurt my great grandmother's feelings. Oh my God, you're so mean. Everyone's so fucking offended easily. You got to protect everyone's fucking feelings. Joyful movement. If you want great results, it's not going to be enjoyable in that sense. Are you going to enjoy amazing results? Or do you want to enjoy and fucking go dancing and do a little Zumba? Cool, it's fun. Look, that's fine, but don't pretend like you're going to get amazing results by doing joyful movement. That means you're just I don't know what the fuck that is. For joyful movement for people is watching Netflix. It doesn't make it. You're not going to, like, why are we encouraging people to be average? I'm so fucking tired of seeing this stuff, but it's so important to cover it because this is everywhere now. You're encouraged to be average. You are encouraged. You are being encouraged to do less. You're being encouraged to stay home. You're being encouraged to wear 5 fucking masks and hide in your basement and not take care of your health. Right? No one talks about exercise. Been yelling it from the fucking mountaintops right here into this big black dick of a microphone. Been yelling at it for years. Especially throughout 2020, but no one wants to talk about eating healthy. It's just about getting donuts when you get your vaccine shot, right? It's okay to gain weight during a pandemic. Your body is surviving. Fuck you. So many people in the Swole fam have been crushing it all year and in 2020. So don't give me that bullshit fucking excuse. I'm not buying it because people are crushing it. There's so many success stories inside the Swole fam in 2020 and continuing into 2021. So if you want to pretend like it's been so hard, I know it's hard. And some people have it harder than others. But why can some people that also have it hard, that also have it really hard, how come others that have it really hard, that don't have a lot of money, that don't have access to a gym, how come they lost weight? How come some people that don't have a lot of money, that lost their jobs, that lost someone close to them, how come some of those people made amazing progress? Still, we have them in the fam. Some of you had a fucking shitstorm of a 2020, and some of you are still having a shitstorm of a 2021. But how come you're crushing it, but someone else isn't? It's because they're not looking for it. They're not looking for it. They're not pursuing it. They just want to be handed a fucking trophy, a pat on the back, get their taint rubbed. Everything's going to be better. No one's going to hurt your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Do better. Enough. That's why this country is just, everything you hear is just fucking just in the gutter. And if you unplug from social media, shit's not that bad. You know, this is just the narrative, but everyone's plugged into the same fucking brainwave. It's just propaganda. A lot of this stuff is just nonsense. So literally unplug from your phone and walk around and go out in public. And you're like, oh, things aren't completely fundamentally fucked. Or maybe it's because I'm living in one of the only free places in this country. But it's even that makes it even more important for you to realize your surroundings. It's your community. If you live in a shitty area, try to move. You know, surround yourself with better people. Put yourself in a better situation to succeed. And listening and looking at all this bullshit and trying to try really hard to do just enough. That's what most people do in this country. To do just enough in their job to get paid. To do the bare minimum. To get the fuck out, to get home. So you're spending your entire life putting in all this effort for minimal effort. You're trying so hard to do as little as possible. Can you imagine if more people or all people actually funneled all that effort towards an actual focused goal? People would be so much more fulfilled. Unplug. Get off the fucking internet. These are people that shouldn't be online. You know? I feel so bad. I have to look at the stars more. Then stop looking down at your phone and fucking look up. I should have loved more. Then tell someone you love them. What does that have to do with you being fat and eating cookies? It's like, put the cookies down. take care of your health, and then go look at the fucking stars. What's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you? Does not make sense. Like I've always said, all right, you have everyone's eating food from somewhere. If you have $100 to buy groceries, well, guess what? You need to make really good choices. If you have $500, you have more money, you have more flexibility with your choices, but you still got to make good choices. How many people, and this is another thing, for those of you that are blaming it on, I don't have enough money to eat healthy, that's not true. You're making bad choices, you're making excuses, because there are many people that have millions of dollars, and I see them, they get out of their Ferrari, they get out of their, I saw this guy at the gas station, Mama Swole and I were fueling up when we were moving and stuff. So I saw this guy, brand new Corvette. Car looked sick. It was like, oh shit, it was a nice looking car. Not really my thing, but yeah, the new Corvettes, it was fire. It was a convertible. This guy had, I don't know, no less than 4 chins. He was huge, bitch tits, just fucking the gut hanging out sideways, polishing his car, squeegeeing the windshield. Really, the car looked beautiful. This guy looked like disgusting, just gross. And that's like, that was the theme of one of my most famous viral videos, the You're Fat video. And a lot of you found me from that video until Facebook banned it, of course. And I was telling, and I say this again, and we should play it. I should just play it on, we'll play it maybe in an upcoming episode or something. And I think we did that for a Nuts on Chin Unplugged inside Swole TV. I think we did that. It was one of the first ones. But it was, why don't you take care of yourself the same way that you take care of your car? You're going to wax your car. You're going to, get really nice rims and wax it and chrome and get it all like really perfect. And then you're going to just trash your body. If you spent a fraction or an iota of what you spend or the effort you spend on your fucking shoes or your watches or your car or whatever else material possession that's a waste of your fucking time that you're spending extra money and effort and energy on into your body, it would change your life. But people just want a handout. They just want an answer. They want a quick fix. They want a pill. They don't want to put in the effort. If you put in 30, 40, 50 hours of research, you would know everything that I've been talking about for the last 1,800 episodes. You just don't want to fucking do it. I'm not saying you, fam. Most people just don't want to do it. They don't want to fucking look up articles and read and listen to podcasts. They don't want to acquire the information. Okay, that's on them. You have all the information. Wherever you're watching this, your phone, your TV, you have all the information. Seriously, you have access to the totality of human intelligence in your fucking hand. And how do I use weight? How do I do it? Come on, man. Come on, man. Really? Fucking come on.
Come on, man.
For real. You don't know how to do it. You can't figure it out. Now, granted, some people are going to not find the elimination diet right away, but you can't figure out that certain foods are fucking trash in today's age. You can go down the rabbit hole and start, I hear a lot about grass-fed beef, which is better. Guess what? You go to the fucking store and, I see grass-fed beef and I see what's the difference? Google it. DuckDuckGo it. Go on Alta Vista or Ask Jeeves. Those don't exist, right? Fucking Google the fuck out of it. And once you find it, ask questions. Why? Google it. But why? Google it. Because of this. Why? Google it. Be a 5-year-old. Okay? You have kids, right? Why? 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 Shut the fuck up, right? You need to be a child. You need to be a child and just Google shit until you find out. That's literally how I figured out how to do everything that I have done from day 0, legit from fucking, it's almost been 5 years. No, yeah, 5 years. Okay. Googled everything. How do I do this? How do I connect this? How do I post this? How do I do this? Google. What's the best way to edit? Here, use iMovie. Click here. Well, how do I do this? This is too hang. Oh, download Final Cut. Okay, Final Cut Pro. And then get this. Oh, I need this computer. Oh, I use this camera. Podcast, video editing, whatever. Just learn. How do you think I fucking made progress with training? Yes, I have a degree in exercise science. That didn't give me muscles. No, it was me. Yes, I have a degree, but I'll be fucking damned if that got me results. Get the fuck out of here. I've learned 1 billion times more than I ever learned in college, just pouring through everything I get my hands on. And you can too. The only thing you can't do is maybe surgery. You have to get a license. You have to go to college. You could learn everything on your own, especially now with the internet. Everything and anything. Everything and fucking anything. Seriously, it's all there. You don't know how to invest? Then fucking watch YouTube videos until you're bleeding out the eyes. You will learn everything. It's all there. The experts are there. That's all you need to do. You have to dedicate yourself to doing it. And you will learn. You Google it. You type it in. You used to have to go to a library and look up a fucking book and try to find it. And that book was written 50 years ago and it's not relative today. Now you're getting updates of information in real time. And the only downside is that there's too much information. But is there? Is there really too much? You just have to understand that there's so much bullshit out there, and your bullshitometer needs to be turned up a little more sensitive because there's a lot of crap out there. But that's why you cross-check and you follow people that are honest and authentic and giving it to you straight. You all know, you ask me a question. If I don't know, I'll tell you, I have no fucking idea. I don't know everything. I know a lot about certain things. And there's a lot of stuff I don't know. So, you fucking look it up. Go find someone that knows about that. Right? Everyone has, just fucking get an interest. Pursue shit. Right? If you don't know, right? Everyone's at home, quarantines, this and the other. How do I create an online business? Google it. Where do you start? Seriously. It's like you start somewhere and you start fucking looking and reading. It's so fundamental. And again, the 7 pillars. It doesn't get more fundamental. It doesn't get more understandable than that. That's legit. It is what it is. Just never stop learning. That's the biggest thing. Never stop learning. I did a TikTok today. Some kid did this funny like little video saying, still waiting for the time where I'll use y equals mx plus b. That's the slope, right? You'll never fucking use it unless you do stats all the time, unless you won't use it in real life. You don't use that shit. Most of the stuff you'll learn in college and in school is just to justify the fucking price. Tests are made hard just to fuck you up because it's easy. They can scale and rape the entire fucking generation and put everyone in debt. It's just this whole cyclical, it's not a conspiracy. It's just what has grown over time. People are greedy and people try to maximize profits. And if you are blind to it, then you're just going to get fucked and you get caught up in the fucking machine. But if you just if you're seeing all right, if you see like a stampede coming towards you, if you see a stampede coming towards you, and this is the fucking absolute shitstorm coming towards you, what do you have to do? You fucking step to the left and you let it pass. If you just stand right in the blast, you just do what everyone else does, you just do what every other sheep does, there you go. Go right to the slaughterhouse. You don't have to stay as part of the machine. But, you learn by doing. You learn by doing. You learn by actually applying shit. Learn a skill. What do you like to do? I don't know what I like to do. Oh, fuck you. You have an interest? What do you like? You like Pokemon cards? Boom. Start a YouTube channel, start talking about Pokemon cards. Do it. Right? What do you like? What do you want to do? What would you do if you could do anything? Fucking do something and start a business around that. It's very easy. You could learn about fitness, you can learn about nutrition, but you have to apply yourself. That's the thing. It could be free, right? But it's not going to come easy. No one's going to give it to you, nor should anyone. You have to do it yourself. And that's the problem. People are waiting because you're brought up, you're raised in our culture. You're raised in school. You're raised to do as you're told. Do this, do this. From when you're in fucking kindergarten, you are told what to do. Through college, you are fucking 21, 22 years old, being told what to do your entire life, and you're let out in the world, and it's a fucking scam. It's a scam. It's an absolute scam. Unless you are going to be a lawyer, you need to do A, B, and C to do that, or a doctor. But, generic degrees, you don't need that shit. That's all it is. You're told what to do your entire life, and then you're let out in the real world, and you have no skills. You have no skills. You have no tools. You're not taught how to invest. You're not taught how to do your taxes. You're not taught you're not taught anything. Not taught shit. Not taught things that are useful. Google it. There's nothing that you're taught. And literally, you're not taught anything to survive out in the real world. What happens if all the power goes out? There's a solar flare, an EMP. We're all done. 99.99999% of people are just going to fucking cannibalize each other, and that's it. And people don't know how to survive in the real world. Myself included. I'm not like a fucking survival expert. That shit's hard. It's also natural for humans, but we're so far removed from our evolution. Anyway, step up to the fucking plate and put some effort into it. And if you don't want to put effort into it, then don't put effort into it. But then don't be like these biches posting on these fucking things like, oh my God, I'm so sad. Don't worry about my pants. I'm going to spend my life looking at the stars now and not worrying about my pant size. Oh, okay. Okay, then no one fucking cares. Go look at the stars and be fat. Like, I don't fucking care what you do with your life. Stop posting about it and pretending like other people are going to do the same thing and have a fulfilling life. They're going to die young, overweight, miserable, in pain, fucking out of breath when they get out of a car, if they can fit into a fucking car, and walking upstairs. It's a miserable life. Stop trying to justify it. Nonsense. Non-fucking sense. That being said, what a rant. All right, let's give away this fucking Swole card. Remember, subscribe to the Daily Swole channel right here on YouTube. Rant and a half in the zone. And make sure you subscribe to the podcast, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Leave a review. And also, if you are ready, fam, summer Swole special going on right now.
I like to caress rusty
House
spoon.
is a fucking prison! I'm playing bullshit! The galaxy sucks camel dicks!
You got all the fucking soundboards going on. I got one. Let's see what else we got here. I got a special one. Let's see.
Chicks will dig you. Or dudes, or whatever gender thing you're into.
There you go. That sounds like 2021. All right, let's give away today's Swole card. Are you ready, fam? Music. Hit that shit. Oh. Give me that fucking Swole card. Who wants that? Go to the fucking gym. Hit the like button, beaches, please. Seriously, hit the fucking like button. It helps a lot. Now I see a Swole slut. I see a fuck average. I love how people are just typing in anything, just any fucking hashtag. 0. One more time. Here we go. I'm gonna land on someone. Did I just see someone write Bad Boys 2 in a comment? Bad Boys 2. Last one. And do you smell eggs? No, one more time. I saw someone ask me, what do I think about raw honey and coffee? Yeah, I mean, if it floats your boat, suit yourself. Oh, we got one. Oh, that's a double dip. Lexi's daughter, congratulations. You hashtag Matt Damon and go to the fucking gym. That's a double up. Congratulations. Lexi's daughter. There you go. Congratulations. Soundboard is epic. Thank you, Lexi. That's another post you just did, but this is an earlier one. Excellent. Congratulations. Make sure you send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 1798 in the subject, mailing address in the body of the motherfucking email. And I will send you a Swole card. And, oh, Pup is right here. You want to say hi? No? Oh, she's all excited. Can you see her? She's all excited because I think, is Mama home? Is Mama home? You see her? Hey, what are you doing? What you doing? What are you doing? Hey. Come on. Look at her face. Come here. What are you doing? We're still doing the show. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Just begging to go. All right. Open the damn door. All right. Settle down now. Settle down. Let's see. Can we get some more? Can we get some new Biden? He's so eloquent. Oh, that's right. We'll have to.
Make sure make sure you have the record player on at night.
Yeah, we can. We can get some more. There's plenty to go around. So we'll get some more going on. Let's nut this beach. Make sure you're checking out, by the way, fam, make sure you're checking out swolenormousx.com/SummerSwole. If you're not yet a fam member, now's the time to fucking join. So we'll see you real soon for tomorrow's episode 1799. So wait, tomorrow is tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Fef. Tomorrow is Fef. So Saturday, Swole Slut Saturday is 18 hundo. My God, 18 hundo. Incredible. So tomorrow is 1799, the last of the 17 hundos. And we got to go into 18 hundo. We're going to call it 2019 hundo and then 20 hundo. I'll call it 20 hundo for sure. All right, let's nut this beach and we'll get you all on with yo evening. That's sexy beach. All right, we got this going on. No. Come on. Hey. Scram. Fucking Falcon. Freddy, I fed you. I fucking fed you, Beach. God damn. Papa Swolio's losing her shit. I'll let you out. After my drum solo. I'm rocking out. Oh, stop begging. Kids these days, huh? Come on. Patience. It's a virtue. All together now.
So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Nailed it.
He's heating up. He's on fire! Boom shakalaka!
Nice. All right, you ready? You want to go see Mama? You want to go see Mama? Is it time? Is it time? Mama's home. Now you don't care. All right, fam. We'll see you tomorrow for FEF 1799. Remember, swolenormousx.com/SummerSwole for the SummerSwole special. Hit the like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe, blah, 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 if you haven't already. And we'll see you mañana for FEF. Peace, McGeese, deuce, magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies.